fiddly-tee now.
Who could that be now? Humming a melody.
Could it be Who Dare?
Maybe it's Pooh Bear.
Pooh? Well, that's me.
He's Winnie the Pooh.
Come and find me.
He's Winnie the Pooh. He's in the book. He's Winnie the Pooh.
You needn't remind me.
Everyone knows he's Winnie the Pooh.
He's Winnie the Pooh.
And all my friends here,
He's Winnie the Pooh.
come have a look.
He's Winnie the Pooh.
The fun never ends here.
Everyone knows he's Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, at last our dream come true. Tonight, your big debut.
But I don't.
Now trust me, no one cooks like you do. We'll have couscous au jus and chocolate mousse here at Chez Piglet.
Oh dear.
We'll have bouillabaisse
What?
and sauce béarnaise here at Chez Piglet.
Bearnaise with real bear?
We'll always use the finest cocoa for our fine cocoa van.
We do?
And only grade A goo goes into our mugugai pan. You want pizza? We got you. Don't forget your focaccia here at Chez Piglet. There'll be something for everyone. We'll have soup du jour every day for sure here at Chez Piglet.
Every day?
And both kanga and roux are fond of fondue here at Chez Piglet. When Eeyore tries our French fried hay, nothing else will matter. And Pooh Bear wouldn't dare poo-poo our tasty poo-poo platter.
Pooh platter?
With food so delicious.
Who gets to wash the dishes here at Chez
Piglet? Grilled garbanzo gratinée, pickled porcupine pâté, ice cubes Bombay, peanut butter en gelée. Here at Chez Piglet.
Well, I haven't given it much thought.
Oh, come on, Pooh Bear. Give it the old college try. Oh,
Yes, go ahead.
We're listening.
No, let me think. I suppose it isn't terribly exciting, and it might not be that interesting to you. But for the record, I should say that I'd never ever trade for a day in the life of a Pooh. I can get up when my tummy says I ought to.
His tummy says that often.
And I haven't any pressing work to do. So I spend most of my hours watching clouds and sniffing flowers. That's a day in the life of a Pooh. Oh, I love to go strolling through the 100 Acre Wood and hum a tune in the shade of the tree.
Quite lovely.
Then pretty soon it's time to steal a smackerel of honey from the honeybees.
The honeybees.
Oh, I have so many lovely friends and neighbors.
Oh, that's awful nice.
That I wish I had more time to spend, it's true. There really is no finer way to whittle all the time away.
Summer, winter, spring, and fall, he's doing nothing much at all.
And there is no better way to be than to have and live a day like me.
Oh, a day in the life of a Pooh. That's a day in the life of a Pooh.
Take a step or make a hop. Shake your tail or let it drop. 'Cause any move you choose to do, you'll be doing the Roo.
The Roo?
Sure.
You mean like this? Take a step and then a hop.
Yeah, once you start, it's hard to stop.
Come on, Mama, join in too. Look, we're doing the Roo. Do the Roo, do 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 the Roo, 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 do the Roo, do 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 the Roo.
Look, we're doing the Roo. Just take a hop, a skip, or a jump. 'Cause any move's okay.
How about a boing, a bounce
It isn't pink and curly.
Or sensible and white.
It isn't big and bouncy,
but it's just exactly right.
have a happy, happy, happy Tailversary. Happy tail forever may it wag. Have a happy, happy, happy Tailversary. Keep it swinging, never let it sag.
Hail, oh hail, unto your splendid tail.
Decorated with a bow
And fastened with a nail.
It has a certain elegance no other tail can match.
And when it does fall off, it's not that hard to reattach.
With a happy, happy, happy Tailversary. And we wish you many, many more. With a happy, happy, happy Tailversary.
Even if you don't exactly know what it is for.
With a happy, happy, happy Tailversary. Happy, happy, keep it shiny and on your hiney. And now it's finally the end of our song.
Tell me, Cassie, what is it that you want to know?
I wanna know it all like you do.
I do.
Be grown up and tall, like on my tippy toes, so I can spread my wings.
Be patient, you'll do that and a million other things.
But when do you suppose I wanna know everything now? See, I'm ready to stand on my own. Ow, I know that I'm little, but teach me the riddle. I wanna know everything now. Yeah, I wanna know everything now.
Everything now?
Find out everything I've never known.
You'll never know.
I know I can do it if you teach me how. I wanna know everything now.
Well, everything is an awful lot.
Oh, I wanna know everything now.
Everything now.
Fly higher than I've ever flown.
You've ever flown.
Don't just keep me guessing. I'm ready for a lesson. I'm eager and hoping. My eyes are wide open. I want to know everything now.
Why am I always at the bottom? And why is everything so high? Why must there be so little me and so much sky? Why do I even bother wondering? So piglets happen to be small. Somehow it seems that despite my big dreams, I am the tiniest piglet of them all. But if I could be big, I would. The biggest one in the neighborhood. And the whole world would see, they'd look up to me. If I could be big, I would stand tall and proud. My head would reach over any cloud. Smiling so big and wide, big as I feel inside. If I could be big, if I could be big.
When Piglet's fast asleepin',
And nightmares come a-creepin', we'll be here a-keepin' awake. We'll just sit here, you and I,
underneath this moonlit sky,
looking danger in the eye. For Piglet's sake, we are the Nightmare Wranglers here, protectors of the peaceful snooze.
we'll catch those pesky mares
While they're sitting unawares, with lassos that we're not afraid to use. We are the Nightmare Wranglers here,
the bosses of the horses late at night.
just right when those moonlight
nightmares come round, we will always hold our ground, and we won't sleep until you're sleeping tight. But Tigger, I've never wrangled anything before. Oh, well, no better time to start, buddy boy. But I don't even know what wrangling is. That's okay, neither do I. Oh, round 'em up, count 'em out, give it all you got. As I walk 'em by day, but at night they're not. Close your eyes, go to sleep, pleasant dreams. Good night, you can bet we won't let the nightmares bite. 'Cause we're the Nightmare Wranglers here, defenders of the dreamy doors. Oh, the work is never easy. Yeah, but the hats are sort of cheesy. And it's part and parcel of the life we chose. We are the Nightmare Wranglers here, the most wrangling, tangling dudes you ever saw. If we see the slightest trace of a nightmare around this place, you can bet your bottom dollar that we'll rope 'em round the collar. Then we'll look at 'em and holler, yowa yippee-ki-yay-ho! Nightmare Wranglers!
Some people go to the ends of the earth just to see what they can see. Some people climb to the top of the world. I barely can climb up a tree. Some go on day trips to the North Pole and bring back a woozle to tame. For me, every day is exactly the same. There's a world beyond my door with things I've never heard of to explore. I know these 100 acres and no more, where nothing ever happens to me, and whatever happens to me, nothing ever happens to me. To me. Some people spend time spelunking in caves or snorkeling in coves on some lake. Some folks go flying in hot air balloons. I usually fly by mistake. Some tour the world to have a look. Me, I pretty much stick to the book. Falling down's the only trip I took, so nothing ever happens to me. No matter what happens to me, nothing ever happens. But who knows, someday an adventure just may happen to me. To me. To me.
Is it over there, up on that hill? Could be getting close, or you might still need to fly for a while to find your way.
Find your way back home.
Don't lose heart, little friend.
Maybe it's just around the bend.
And though you don't know it, you're already on your way. On your way back home.
You're not sure where to go, but little bee, you should know
You're not as far as you think you are.
not so far from home.
So my friend, keep on flying. 'Cause long as you keep on trying, then you can say you're on your way. On your way back home. On your way back Every vine upon the wall had to somehow learn to crawl by starting out real small with just a little bone. You take it nice and slow and steady as you go, and soon you're ready to grow in huge to mounts. On your mark, get set, now you better get growing. While the soil's wet and the sunshine's showing. There's a time to reap and a time to sow, but no time to sleep, get up and get growing. No time for sleep and get up and get growing. Snap to it, little sprig. Chop, chop, little twig. Are you ever gonna get big without a wiggle and a bounce? Now the time is ripe, so you better get growing. You gotta earn your stripes while the pollen is blowing. There's a time to rake and a time to hoe. Little seeds awake and get up and get growing. Little seeds awake and get up and get growing. If you try with all your heart, hey, you never know why even friendships can start to get growing. Welcome, wanderers, to our wood. Forsooth, we're putting on our play. If thou thinks we're talking funny, please don't turn and walk away.
See, there was this guy named William Shakespeare who wrote the way that now we sing.
So watch as we strut and fret a while.
And soon you will see the
Play's the thing.
How true, how true. Friends, owls and countrymen, lend me your ears.
Why? Don't you have enough of your own, my floppy buddy?
Lovely, lovely.
Wonderful plays wrote William Shakespeare.
Fit for a piglet or a king.
So if you think you got what it takes,
Try it thyself.
The play's the thing.
just remember to speakerize, tripping giftically on the tongue. Alas, poor Honeyjaw, I knew thee well. Oh, Piglet, Piglet, wherefore art thou, Piglet?
Over here, Pooh.
Oh, could you pull this jar off my head? Oh, thank you, Piglet.
Magnificent.
Am I not wise as I am beautiful?
Why, you remind me of Shakespeare's Bottom.
Gee, thanks.
No, thank you. Ah, my friends, how well and good you brought such joy here to our wood. And as at Oxford we love to sing with a hey nonny nonny
And a ring-a-ding-ding.
That there's work and there's play.
But as Will used to say, hip hip hooray, the play's the thing.
Good gentles, remember.
The play, the play's the thing.
I'm Stripey McSnarl, and I can tell you from experience that now and then a crook can cook a clever plan. But the minute they do, they should know they'll never get away with it. 'Cause Stripey McSnarl always gets his man. 'Cause I'm not the kind, a guy, to ever get bamboozled by an alibi, a clever lie, or an honest face. Ain't a trick in the book. They try that I would get confused by. And Stripey McSnarl always cracks the case, and it's always well past the time when most detectives would have quit. When some suspicious sound or some new clue I found tells me how the pieces fit. It's a heck of a job to be the one they all come running to, the bestest case solver since crime began. But that's all I could do to do the job that I was born to do. And Stripey McSnarl always gets his man. Stripey McSnarl always gets his man. See? Oh, don't worry, Piglet. I'll just do what I do when I get lost in the forest.
What's that, Pooh?
Well, it's a... Oh, bother. What's that thing that I do when I just don't know what to do? I can't remember, can you?
I don't know, Pooh.
When I'm in a tough spot, I know there's only one choice I've got. Oh dear, I'll have to give it some thought. Think.
Think.
That's it. Think. You'll never really know until you think.
But Pooh, how can we be sure we're thinking properly?
Well, that's easy, Piglet. Just find a nice spot to rest. The sort of spot where thinking's done best. Now relax and put your mind to the test. Think.
Are you sure it
Won't be too much strain.
Not at all. It takes very little brain. You'll never really know until you think. So have a think or two.
or three?
A thought might come to you.
You really think so, Pooh?
You'll never really know until you think.
Too much honey, fill your bowl. Too much honey, too much honey, free your soul. Too much honey. There's a magical honey pot in the wondrous wood where the honey grows. Smell the whispering honey air. You can take a swim where the honey flows. You arrive at last where it flows so sweet, and you dip right in and you start to eat. Too much honey, taste the taste. Too much honey, too much honey, expand your way. Too much honey, sticky, sloppy, slippery, unctuous and oozy. Have some more and have some more, and now you're getting woozy. Too much honey.
You've gone from feeling lucky
To feeling kind of yucky.
and soon it will progress until you feel completely bloody.
Too much honey, you can't stop. Too much honey, too much honey, till you drop. Too much honey. Now your fur is a sticky mess, and your eyes are wide and honey glazed. You're surrounded by ickiness, and your little brain feels honey dazed. Too much honey, out of love. Too much honey, now you're stuck. Too much honey, too much honey, too much.
Too much. Oh.
Well, you sat on a bee, and the bee didn't like it a bit.
No, he didn't like it a bit.
He said you really ought to be more careful where you sit.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Now you may get a rare disease that you get when you sit on bees. And you're under a spelling bee spell. And you're under a spelling bee spell. And you're under a spelling bee's spell. Now all the bees in the trees go buzzy, buzzy, buzz,
Making honey for a Pooh to eat.
all the bees in the trees have fuzzy, fuzzy buzz.
I wish I hadn't sat where the spelling bee was. Oh.
So you may get achy and your head it may start to spin.
Start to spin? I don't want my head to spin.
All because that little weasel stuck his measly little stinger in. And you might get the sniffles and the sneezels, or the whoopsies, or the weasels, when you're under a spelling bee spell. When you're under a spelling bee spell. When you're under a spelling bee's spell.
What does that spell anyway?
Spell.
Yeah, well, what does it spell?
Spell.
Well, that's what I'm asking. What does it spell?
S-P-E-L-L. Spells. Spell.
the way to fix a friendship. Like this plate, as broken as can be. It's really such a shame, and nobody's to blame but me.
I wish I knew the way to fix a friendship, to put together what has come apart. And would it be so strange to bring about a change of heart? Oh, what if Pooh is angry?
What if Piglet cries?
Oh, maybe I should ask him, but is that wise?
And if I've really lost him, the best friend I've ever known, how sad I'm gonna feel walking through the woods alone.
I know I might find out that Pooh is angry.
I know I'll bring a tear to Piglet's eye, and I can't bear the thought.
But if he's mad or not, still I really ought to try.
I've got to try, for
The only way to fix a friendship is to try.
Who do they think they are coming to our wood?
I know they're up to something, and that can't be good. Who do you think they are, bouncing like they do?
But I believe I've seen you bouncing too.
Yeah, but they're different. They're not the same.
Not at all.
They're most peculiar.
Well, did you catch their name?
What?
Their name?
What's your point?
Well, they could be someone new to meet in our neighborhood. Someone we should greet, someone we might see and invite to tea. Yes, they sound to me like someone new to meet. Someone new to meet.
I wonder what they're like. Yeah, me too.
Who do you think they are? Have they come a long way?
Are they on a trip, or are they here to stay?
Who do you think they are?
And what do they eat? Yes,
They sound like someone we should
someone new to meet.
in our neighborhood. Someone we should greet, someone we might see and invite to tea.
Sounds like they must be.
Sounds like they must be someone new to me.
Someone new to me.
Welcome to our wood, welcome to our street. In a friendly way, have a friendly day. Yes, I'd have to say.
Yes, I'd have to say.
There's someone new to me.
Someone new to me.
Someone new to me.
Someone new to meet. If we were talking, which we aren't, I'd have nothing to say to a guy who puts tomatoes in a bouncing tigger's way. I guess he's never heard before, a bridge is not a grocery store.
If we were talking, which we aren't, since that nasty somersault, I'd say I'm sorry that our accident was totally his fault. And if he asks, here's what I mean: a bridge is not a trampoline.
If we were talking,
If we were talking,
you see how bad it would be.
we'd only disagree.
Right,
if I were talking to him and he were talking to me.
But you didn't mean for this to happen, did you?
Of course not. Haven't you been listening to what I haven't been saying? If we were talking, I'd say sorry his world record was a bust.
And I'd tell Rabbit it's a pity his tomato bit to dust. Yeah, it's a shame
But not a crime.
that neither of us could stop in time.
If we were talking,
If we were talking,
if I were talking to him and he
were talking to me.
But if you were talking, couldn't you work this out?
Of course.
But we're not talking.
Exactly. I mean, if we were talking, I'd tell Tigger that I'm sorry for our strife.
And I tell Rara I kinda miss his persnickety outlook on life. So many things you both could say.
We'll have to wait until the day we are talking.
We wish you were talking. If we were on speaking terms.
The way two friends should be.
If we were talking to him and him was talking to me.
If I were talking to you and you were talking to me. If only we were talking.
Now, I hope you like this.
I made an acorn salad
No, thank you, Piglet.
on a bed of baby greens.
Smells rather bitter.
These are fresh this morning,
Very kind of you.
all topped off with pickled beans.
Delicious, if one likes that sort of thing, I'm sure.
Give it a try. Why not give it a try? 'Cause you'll never know how yummy acorns are if you say I only eat from a honey jar. Just give it a try. And for dessert, there's acorn pie. Before you say tut tut, you wanna know what? You ought to give it a try.
Oh, my.
Seems to me if the bear won't eat, you can't make him. With a belly like that, he can go days, maybe weeks without food. Oh, good heavens. Would you like a little carrot? Take myself this very morning. And can you find an excuse to refuse a little carrot juice? What's that? Gazpacho carrot fricassee, Granny's recipe. Oh my, you ought to give it a try.
What was that?
It was Pooh's tummy. There's no honey in the wood.
Oh, I know what he needs. How's about a peanut butter marshmallow and banana sandwich? Oh, what a sandwich on a 7-grain health loaf. Oh, did I mention to you peanut butter marshmallow and banana sandwich on a 7-grain health loaf? You ought to give it a try.
If he won't eat my soup or piglet salad, what makes you think he'll eat that?
Well, Rabbit, why not let him give it a try?
Give it a try.
About a peanut butter marshmallow and banana sandwich. Oh, what a sandwich
If you say I
on
only
a
use
7-grain
a
health
honey
loaf.
jar, just give it a
Peanut
try.
butter marshmallow and banana sandwich on a 7-grain health loaf. You ought to give it a try.
But do you have any honey?
Not me.
Sorry, buddy. No bother.
You ought to give it a try.
Whenever I try to say too much, I make such a terrible mess. I forget sometimes that a big idea can be simple to express. My thoughts get muddled and quite befuddled till I stick to words of one syllable or less.
One or less?
Well, you know what I mean. Keep it simple when words get out of hand. Sometimes the less you say, the more that people understand. Keep it simple, that's the plan.
I was just trying to make things easier by explaining in detail the right pH for potting soil, the damage done by hail, the dangers of potato bugs. Never once did I intend to complicate. Pooh, wait. Am I doing it again?
Keep it simple when words get out of hand. Just trust your friends to do their best,
and they will understand.
Keep it simple, that's the plan. Keep it simple, that's the plan. now's the time to close the book.
Though we've just begun, it's true.
We'll say goodbye until another day.
Another day with new adventures on the way.
They're on the way.
We're on our way, so off we go. We won't be far. We'll be waiting here for you.
With hills to run
and higher trees to climb,
and someone there to catch you
In the nick of time, so it's goodbye for now. To all of you, we'll meet again when you all come into the Book of Pooh. Goodbye for now. Goodbye for now. To all of you, from here among all the best of friends, here where the story never ends. From here in the 100 Acre Wood, inside the Book of Pooh. Back in the 100 Acre Wood,
here in the Book of Pooh.